What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with your show, of course, Machiavelli. Hope you all are having a great day today. And today we're back with another Sims 4 speed build. Ooh, and today's speed build, I have no clue we're building this yet because I'm pre-recording because most likely I'm going to be pretty busy to make a video. I'm going to be not busy, but I'm probably going to be doing something later and I won't be able to do a commentary. So I just want to go ahead and do this now because I have some time on my hands. So how y'all doing? Hope you're doing great. Today's most likely gonna be another apartment, so I hope you all are excited for that. Never know, I might switch it up and give you guys something else, but most likely it's gonna be an apartment. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying it. So today, again, I don't know what apartment I'm have. Like, if I honestly had an apartment that I wanted to build for today, I would click it. Like, I have a folder filled with 1,000 different apartments, but I don't know what it is. I'm looking for something that inspires me to want to build, but I haven't found that just yet. So we'll see. But on other news, today's my birthday. I'm officially 23 years old today. If you don't know this, I hate birthdays. I hate holidays in general. I feel like the Grinch. You can kind of say, like, I hate Christmas. I hate it with a passion. I don't say I hate Halloween, but I don't like it that much. I know I like Thanksgiving. I do. Like, I don't want to be bitter towards Thanksgiving, so I don't like it either that much. I just don't like holidays. I really don't celebrate holidays anymore. I feel bad. I feel like when I have kids, I'm gonna have to suck in all those all those things and just do it for them. But yeah, it's just I'm not a holiday type of person. Never been. Actually, no, I have been in back, but I don't know. Ever since college, it just switched me. I just don't like the holidays anymore. So my birthday now, and yeah, I hate my birthdays. I hate them. It just proves every birthday I had when I was a kid. Just proved that I have no friends. Well, not say friends, but I don't have any people that. Okay, that's a lie. Of people that care about me. My family cares about me. It just makes me feel like a loner. You know, if that makes any sense. You know, I know it sounds very superficial. Like, oh my god, he hates his birthday because he's no friends. I know, but it's kind of a depressing thought. Like right now, I have like one text, and that's from my dad, telling me happy birthday. That's it. Nothing else. I'm pretty sure if I go on Facebook, I'll go do it because people see it on Facebook. But you know, it's not the best feeling, but it's whatever. I'll get through it. But I'm 23 years old today. I'm probably gonna go out and buy myself something stupid for my birthday because that's what I do each year. I treat myself to something stupid, something that I want, but I know it's stupid, so I don't get it. I'm just gonna treat myself to it for my birthday. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do this year. I'm probably gonna get my dog something, even though I fully get it, even though it's my birthday. I'm probably gonna treat her to something. I love that dog. I love her so much. You understand? My baby. She's sleeping at my foot right now. Fun fact: she was the first one to tell me happy birthday because she actually wasn't even in my room at all. When 12 o'clock hit, and so she actually showed up to my room out of nowhere at 12:01 and just licked me. I'm like, oh, you know it's my birthday, isn't he? Tell me happy birthday. Like, because if we were together, you know, at 12 o'clock, and then, like, I'd know that, you know, she was just there for it. But she literally came to me at 12:01 and licked my foot. No, that's true love right there. Who needs anybody else when you could have a flippin' buddy-o dog? Love her. But, yeah, that's what happened to me. Then everyone else cued in, I guess, and told me happy birthday. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. So I don't really have plans again. I've never celebrated my birthday. I don't think I've ever have. I've never had a birthday party. I've never had actually that's a lie. I think I celebrated once. Remember I told you guys a story about Chuck and Bass. I think they're the only ones. Even though I know, I don't know. At the time, because it was September, we were such close. We were close friends at that time. They actually celebrated my birthday with me. They got me. It was a Friday, and so they got me. Oh, okay. I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you the story about my was it 18th? I think it's 18th birthday. I'll tell you it because it was a doozy. So pretty much what happened was on my 18th birthday. I think I was in my first year of college that year. And so at that time, I was really close friends, like really, really close friends with Chuck and Bass. And so for that week, I told them it was my birthday, of course, and they've been planning it out, what we're gonna do, we gotta go out and everything. And I felt like this was the first time like people actually said, let's go for my birthday. It's never happened, only like my family or something, you know? Like, it made me feel good. And I guess this is coming from a person that was friend deprived in middle school and parts of high school. So, you know, I was happy that I finally got what I quote unquote always wanted, you know? I know, depressing, right? I know. But yeah, so I was very happy. And so actually I will say though, they have made that birthday, so shout out to them, even though we don't talk and I don't really like them anymore. They made that birthday really special for me. I had so much fun on that birthday, so I really really want to thank them for that. But what happened was, so on my day of my birthday, they didn't do anything. I thought they were gonna come and say happy birthday. They said nothing to me. So I pretty much had 2 classes that day, and I pretty much ended at, what was it? I ended at 2:30. So I ended up getting back to the dorms at like 2:15 because we literally live 15 minutes away. So I got back in. And I got text, and they said to meet them in like the little cafeteria we have in our dorms. And they came in, and they had like a little cake, and they said happy birthday to me. And it was really nice. I was like, "Hi, thank y'all, my boys, thank you." You know, it was nice. So they did that, and then we started planning out my day. And since it was a Friday, and it was the start of the year, a bunch of parties were happening. So we went out, and we got alcohol. We actually had to use one of my friend's buddies since it was my birthday. He helped us out, and he got us a bunch of beers. So we went out, we got the beers, and then we came back. It was probably around like 5 o'clock by then, and we just ran some errands, got some food and stuff, and then we came back, and then we started pre-gaming a little bit. We started pre-gaming at like 5:30. I know, pretty bad, but it was whatever. We had our first beer, then we sat down, we talked. We were looking through. Remember this one time there was this app. I know Kodo cause I forget what it was called. But you'd always go on this app on like Fridays, maybe not even Fridays, whenever you wanted a party. It told us like what dorm is having a party, what street's having a party, what house is having a party. It told us everything. And so we found out that 2 houses were having a party that night. And so I got licked. If I say licked, I mean I think that's the drunkest I've ever been in my life. So what happened was, first we did was 2 beers, took no 2 beers, and then at 6 o'clock, we went over to my other friend's house because I honestly, like I said before, in like college, for some reason I was quite popular. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I was totally an outcast in middle school and kind of in high school, that kind of made up for in college a little bit. So people in my dorm, like, we have like dorm halls. And so I was friends with the girls on the dorm halls, and so I went over to their place, and they told me happy birthday, and they gave me like happy birthday shots. Should have never took those. So I took 3 happy birthday shots, and by that time I was kind of like gone. That's it. I was kind of gone, and so I said to myself, I gotta stop. So I acted cool. I went back, and we got dressed, and then we started talking a bit more. And by that time it was 8 o'clock. So we went ahead and started going out to go party hopping. So we went to the residence parties. So we went there for a few hours, and I got more alcohol in me. At that point I was like wobbling at this point, and so we were just going there, and then nothing really happened. And then everyone pretty much got a text stating that this house is going, like, because what happened was, you can plan these parties from like weeks in advance, weekends in advance, or you can just put out of nowhere. So anyways, everyone got a notification that a party was happening down the street from us. So pretty much everyone said they were going. So everyone back to their places, and they got changed all over again, because I guess there's a difference between a dorm party and a house party. So we had to go get a bit more change. So we went back, we did that, took more shots. Oh god. At this point I couldn't even walk that good. But then, well, actually, no, that happened. So what happened was, I went back, I got back to the dorm, and before I was leaving, I went back into the girls' room, because they decided not to go out. They decided that they were just going to, like, stay in. And so they had shots lined up. And so they said they offered me another shot. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take it. So I went ahead and took 2 shots. And by that time, again, guys, I have no clue. I was walking. I actually don't even remember how I got to the party. But anyways, we walked, we got to the party. And let's say I was a buffoon. I was a crazy, I guess because it was my birthday and I felt so free, especially as the weekend. I was a crazy, like, I was doing the stupidest things. Like, I was like running up and down the stairs. I was chasing people, like, not chase people, like, we were playing like tag in the house. I was totally like on the floor, like, I don't know, like twitching, dancing. It wasn't that pretty. And then I remember one point I got a warning from a guy that said, listen, if you keep this up, you're gonna get kicked out. And so I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm good. I used to, like, then I went to the washroom. I kind of rubbed my face with water, and I was trying to cool myself down. And I got back to where I was going. I was going good. But then, like, again, I was half out of it at this point. But then they had like fireball jello shots. I remember those. And I had 4 of them. 4. And when I say I was gone, I was out for the night. Like, all I remember was that I got their peanut butter jar and started rubbing it all over my face. Yeah, I had peanut butter on my face. And at that point, the owner got pissed off and they kicked us all out. They kicked us all out. Which is funny because they kicked us all out, and literally while we were like leaving the house, the cops showed up to the house. I remember that part. The cops started showing up, and we're like, oh, yo, let's go, because we're underage, right? We shouldn't be drinking underage. Because the age limit here is 19, I'm pretty sure. So you have to be, and we were 18 at the time. So we were like, God, we gotta go. So we started going. And then me, being the asshole I am, I started like fingering the cops. Like, you can't get me. And then I started like hugging the pole. Like, I'm not going anywhere. And I started doing like cartwheels. And then I don't know, like at least I remember at one point I fell into a bush and my friends had to pick me up. Because at that point, we had like a friend group. You know when like one group meets another group and just become friends, like instant friends, because drunken friends, like when that happened. And so we became into friends. Those people from that group and my friends were like picking me up out of this bush, and I was just like screaming. I think I even mooned the cops at one point. Well, one that was driving by. I don't know. It's maybe a little rebellion in me was going out. But anyways, that happened. And then I remember one time, I don't know what happened, but I think what happened is my friends went off to McDonald's and I said I didn't want anything. And so they left me. They should have left me in my room, but they didn't. They left me in the front of the building with somebody. I think a person went off to take a call or something. They left. And I ended up in the grass and they turned the sprinklers on. So I ended up sleeping in the grass for about 10 minutes. I passed out in the grass and the sprinklers on. So I woke up soaking wet. And then I woke up sick. And so I went ahead and I called the first person I could trust. Call my mom. Actually, no, my mom called me at the time to check up on me. She was calling me, and no, my bad. I saw a few missed calls on my phone from my mom. So I went back and I dialed her back. I'm like, Mom. She's like, Malik? I'm like, Mom. She's like, what is it? I'm like, I don't feel good. And then I start cussing at my mom. I remember my mom to this day makes fun of me. I called her an effing bitch. I'm like, shut up, you effing bitch. Yeah, I said that, bruh. I'm mortified. My mom to this day makes fun of me for that. Like, anyways, I called her that, and I'm like, and then I start crying. I'm like, Mom, can you come get me? I don't feel so well. And she's like, are you okay? I'm like, I don't know. I don't feel so well. She's like, okay, I'm coming to get you. And then I think I kind of puked on the bush. No, I didn't puke. I didn't puke on the bush. So anyways, I said, okay. And the mom said, just come upstairs and I'll come get you. So I knew she was going to get me. So I went up and I finally found my key card. It was in my wallet, of course, but you know me, drunken state. So I got my key card and I swiped my key card and I went upstairs and I wobbled upstairs. Like I was a mess. I got upstairs, I started packing my bag and then ended up throwing up in the sink. But hey, I was nice enough that I cleaned up the sink after. Like I threw up bad in the sink, but I was nice enough and I cleaned it up after. And then I went downstairs and like honestly my guys, I look like a mess. Like my clothes are half soaked. I was wearing a backpack that I look like a kid going to school. And after this is what and this moment made my college experience, because I said something and the girls in my hall have made fun of me since the day I graduated because of it. I said to them, so I came looking out like George Shrink going to school or whatever his name is. Yeah, George Shrink going to school, like with a big backpack and just me like shriveled up. And they're like, Malik, what's wrong? I'm like, my mommy's coming to get me. I'm going home. That's just that's what they said. I said that, and then they started laughing. I'm like, oh, bye, and I went downstairs. I went downstairs and my mom picked me up and I threw up again on the side of the road. Oh God. I remember going home. My mom, they chucked me on bed and I was throwing up all night. And that was my 18th birthday. There you go. What, when I look back on that now, that was a crazy, that was something else. I didn't even tell my roommates that I left. I had to message them in the morning. Like, where are you, Malik? Where are you? Like, I look at my phone. And they were like sending me like bare text messages. Like they were worried because I left without telling them and I was drunk, so they didn't know where I was. I said, oh, sorry guys. I went home. My mom came and got me. I was feeling good. And they're like, okay, next time you tell us, please. I'm like, I couldn't remember. I was flipping drunk. Say, listen, if I would have got on my phone and started texting that night, I don't even know what kind of message I would have sent to people. But thank God I didn't do that. Good for me. But yeah, there you go. That's how I spent my 18th birthday. That was, I think, the most wildest birthday I've ever had, or one of the wildest days I've ever had in my life. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for listening to the story time, and I'll see you all in the next one. Excuse me. I'm out. Peace. Bye later. Love y'all. Bye, guys.